All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. As I said before the break, we have a entertainment gala that's coming up at the Cannery Casino, and we got the producers here. Not at the Cannery Casino. It's at
Craig Ranch.
The who?
Craig Ranch Regional Amphitheater.
The Craig Ranch Regional Amphitheater.
Yes.
What I meant to say about the Cannery is that we're co-sponsors with some events, but this event is co-sponsored with the Cannery.
Yes.
And Las Vegas Hot Radio. So there it is right there. Again, this is my first venture into Las Vegas entertainment. I'm very excited about it. And today we have the Queen of the Blues of Las Vegas here with us today. Her name is Lady Brandy. And we want to introduce you to Lady Brandy. How you doing, lady?
Oh, I'm doing fabulous.
So tell us something about what you do.
Well, I'm sing blues. I have my own club at we do R&B as well as blues. I'm the blues artist, and we do this every Friday and Saturday from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. at Lady Brandy's place. So we just get up, get into it, and get involved.
And Lady Brandy's place mean that you own the club.
Yes, sir.
We in, y'all.
I like to say too that we are celebrating the Black History Month, and we are all about CEOs, and I'm happy to be a part of this network here at the World Center Broadcasting Media. And this place here is a really good place to promote and also let you know who's doing what here in Vegas and around the world. And it's wonderful when we got entrepreneurs, African Americans, that own their own business.
Yes.
Yes.
And so how is it that you began to own your own business in this club?
Well, I always became the dream of mine. I've been performing in Las Vegas. I've been in Vegas 42 years. So I've been performing all over Las Vegas, Eastside Cannery, Silver Nugget, you name it. And so I just said, well, if I can do it there, I can just open up my own place. So my husband and I had decided to, just venture out on our own and do our own thing. So that's what we've been doing since November 23rd.
And that's the reason why we want everybody to know that you can watch right here with T. Pablo, and we're going to make sure that we got CEOs here that's in charge, people who are making things happen. And Lady J,
Yes.
You are the backbone of a lot of
Yes, I am.
entertainment
Yes, I am.
that's going on, and beauty pageants. So tell me, in regards to connection, how is it that we're going to be presented to make sure that we support her and your other events?
Okay, well, my event is Saturday, May 4th at Craig Ranch Park, and my lineup is phenomenal. The Intruders, the Spinners, the Stylistics. I have Bobby Wilson, Mr. Entertainment, who does an awesome tribute to his dad, Jackie Wilson. And I have Ivana Christie, who is doing a musical salute to Aretha Franklin. I have Rick James and Tina Marie and the Mary Jane Girls. I have just put on my lineup the fabulous and wonderful Queen of Blues, Lady Brandy.
Lady Brandy.
Yes, that just came about yesterday. So I'm so excited. I'm so happy. As you see on the screen, you see my flyers. If you need any tickets, for which I have a special promo going on for $35 to get VIP tickets. You get reserved seating, and you get backstage passes to go take a picture with the artist and chit chat with them for a little while. So if you need those tickets at $35 before February 25th, because that's when it expires, call me at 810-588-0068. And I've been in Vegas for 5 years, and I jumped right into the music industry because I did this in Detroit. I had a brick and mortar business in Detroit and a big, beautiful, huge backyard where I put up the privacy fence. I commissioned somebody to build the stage. T. Pablo is where I met him at in Detroit, doing the blues at the field on Sunday. So I had him and Big Pete come on over and bring your crowd over here on Saturday. Y'all do it on Sunday, do it over here on Saturday on this other part of the east side of Detroit. And that's how I all got started, and I loved it, I enjoyed it, and I just had to come to Vegas and step my foot into the arena, and I'm loving it.
And you're doing a great job. I also want to say this to all my Detroit friends and relatives and people, associates out there. When you come to Vegas,
Yes.
you want to look up Lady Brandy's place. That's where we hang out. The casinos is okay, but when you
Yes,
want
they
to
are.
get with your people and have some soul and some fun,
Let your hair down.
Let your hair down.
yeah.
Get with Lady Brandy's place. Now, what's the address?
553 East Sahara. 953. I'm sorry, East Sahara Suite B31 up in the commercial center.
You got that? 953 East Sahara.
Right.
And
Suite
also
B31.
B31. All right.
Right.
Also, Valerie here, she's producing a play in Los Angeles. And tell us more about that play.
All right. The play is by Q Allen King. He's an author and playwright, and I'm just proud to say, I mean, he's blazing saddles. Again, African History Month is February, and this is what we're representing. It's a good time to launch. The play is going to be in Los Angeles. It's called Can a Woman Raise a Man? You see it there. And it's Saturday. So this is an
It's
opportunity
Saturday.
for you to go out and support in Los Angeles, or take a ride there if you're not, or take a flight. But it will be, we'll have red carpet. Starts at 6 a.m. And of course, Bishop Blake. I mean, there you have all the celebrities that actually go and, they serve the Lord, our Jesus Christ and Savior. But it will be across the street in the theater, which they have a wonderful theater. And it's held tomorrow in Los Angeles. Q Allen King, he is not able to be here, but we're here representing. And while we all here and we all talking about CEOs, let's take a clip and take a look at it. And I have Nick. Nick is a wonderful engineer here, and I'm so happy to be here. We're kind of new, but this is T Pablo. I mean, T Pablo has the format, and I'm just here to assist, to make sure that all the CEOs are here.
This is my producer right here.
So we want to thank Lady Brandy and Duke. And Duke, you support it. You know what I'm
Duke
saying.
Mills. He's the MC.
MC. Okay, you're going to be MCing that night?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're going to take a look at a part of Can a Woman Raise a Man? Just pull them heartstrings. And we'll be back with T Pablo and Lady Blue,
And Lady J.
Lady Brady, and MC.
Simone, look at it. I pay you every single month for a child that I don't even get to see, Simone. I'm just here to spend some time with. That's it.
But you hurt me.
You know what? You're right. I did, Simone. I hurt you. I was immature. Come on, let's go back. I was immature. I didn't know how to handle the relationship. I didn't know how to handle you. But when we was together, the one thing that I wanted was to be a father. You know that. And you're taking that away from me, Simone. Listen to me, Simone. This is one fight I'm not running from. I've been a coward in some situations, but I'm not running from this. So whatever we need to do, lawyers, courts, whatever, I want my son, Simone.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And again, welcome to Las Vegas Hot Radio.tv. We mentioned that we have the Queen of Las Vegas Blues here. This is Lady Brandy. And we want to emphasize the fact that her entertainment is every Friday and Saturday night. Okay, that's every Friday and Saturday night. And you wanted to ask her something. What was that?
Yes, I'd like to know, I'd like to know in regards to you being a blues singer, who inspired you?
Well, actually, Al Green, Denise DeSalle, Willie Jackson. I could go on and on.
Millie Jackson. We need to hear more of that. And I think so too, because since we got T Pablo over here, we need to make sure that you have their own radio sound so we can hear, artists like yourself and blues,
We
now,
can even live stream her show.
That'd be awesome.
That would be great.
That'd be awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
so originally, what is the people to expect when they come out to your show?
Oh, expect a lot of dancing.
Yes, that's true.
straight old school.
You gotta see this outfit she has on. I mean, you are so bossy. You know, I did Soul Train. We did Soul Train for a while, but
That's Detroit in it, yeah.
I'm in Detroit. I think there's something starting. You're up in here, and because it always starts with Detroit. Go ahead.
Yes.
I mean, we have R&B artists, different R&B artists on our show that opens up the show and brings me on. But everybody, it seems to enjoy the show. A lot of fans and everything. So it's a great show with MC Duke Mills over here.
You know, part of our inspiration for the club and the show that we put on is that in coming to Vegas, there wasn't a venue that provided the type of entertainment that we're accustomed to.
True.
So it was our dream and our vision to bring that to Las Vegas. And there's a lot of us who were looking for that type of entertainment.
Absolutely.
So
Yes.
here we are doing, and here we are doing that. And like Lady Brandy said, it's been a vision of ours for years.
Yes.
And the opportunity arose for us to venture down that path, and we jumped on it. So.
And I just want to say that since I moved here 5 years ago, Queen of Blues, Lady Brandy, has been a very dear and great friend to me. And when I veer out of line, she put me back in line. And I'm used to that from Detroit. Yes, I need that. There's no fakeism about her. So when you come see her show, you're going to see the real blues getting down. And the people that come, ain't no fakeism in there. They just relax, let their hair down. Some take their shoes off, but that's okay.
Absolutely.
That's what we want. We want them to be for real. We want them to be comfortable. And so you see why I had to have her on my show. I mean, because she's just so real. She's so genuine, and she's gonna bring it. She's gonna bring it every Friday and Saturday, and then some on Saturday, May the 4th.
And I can't wait to get there. I've been here now for 6 months. And I've asked everybody, where is the blues at?
Right.
And nobody could tell me until now. But everybody in Detroit that knows me, I won the Blues Awards 2 years ago. And I can't wait.
Right.
I can't wait.
Why don't you share? Why don't you share with everyone now? Even like we say, the millenniums. That's what they call them. And you got
the
Generation
younger
X.
folk, yes.
But some history of the blues, T. Pablo, and
Well,
you know, since we have
well,
Queen Lady Brandy here.
Sure.
Too.
The blues started obviously back in the days when our ancestors were enslaved, and they were out in the field, and to entertain themselves and to also to put plans together, they would use music. All right, and being that the situation was not always it was never a happy situation. The music represented how they feel. And so somebody in the field would have a harmonica, all right? And they would start their music, and from there, that was down in the Delta. That's where the blues started, in the Delta. And it migrated north, and it became jump blues and party blues and, down home blues, whatever. But it started in the Delta, and actually the blues started in Africa with Ali Fakakuri, John Lee Hooker, and you couldn't even tell the difference between Ali Fakakuri and John Lee Hooker. It sounds so close together. What people don't know is that the banjo is an African instrument, all right? And the banjo was the first string instrument that played the kind of feel with what we call the flatted fifth. The flatted fifth give the music that bluesy sound, right? And so, and that's where it started. It came with us. It is just part of our soul. I don't care what black person hear blues or gospel, he's going to relate to it in his soul.
True.
In his soul, he's going to can't help it. He's going to relate to it. So so it's a culture, music, and it's never going away.
Never.
And all other musics come off of it, gospel, jazz. If you notice back in the day, Lady Day, Billie Holiday, and Sarah Vaughan, they were called blues singers. But today they're called jazz. But it was really blues back in the day. And so when the instrumentalists came in and started improvising like they do, it became jazz music.
Absolutely.
And the word jazz actually was, no, not jazz, but remember this ragtime?
Yeah,
Ragtime music? Do y'all really know what that meant?
It's from New York, up in North.
Do you really know what that meant?
Wait a minute.
When a woman was having minstrels,
Oh, I didn't know.
ragtime, and that was a blues. That was kind of sad in a way too, right?
Yeah.
What did that have anything to do with the Cotton Club? I'm just no.
Oh.
That's funny.
Cotton Club, not really.
Leave it to
but-
Val.
I'm a little behind, but not that much.
We gonna educate Val when we take a break.
But again, we want to remind you that Lady J is producing this fabulous, fabulous show. If you Detroiters, if you're in Las Vegas, May 4th, all right,
Right.
you want to look up. What would be a good thing to look up to find?
Well, there's my website, which is we-epro.com. It stands for We Entertainment and Productions. So you go to that website and you can pull up everything you need to know on there. I have a fundraiser festival page which tells about all the entertainers. It tells about how part of the proceeds will go to Aiden's Army of Angels and to Star of Hope Support Services, which is a Detroit charity I always work with. So I'm still working with her. Yes, even in Las Vegas, I'm still working with her. You can also, on that same page, as a matter of fact, you will see where I have group rates at the cannery. Gotta mention the cannery because they're my biggest supporters and sponsors. They have some group rates for all those, not just Detroiters, anyone that's not living in Las Vegas can come and you have a room to stay in at some very, very reasonable group rates. Okay, so all that is on the Fundraiser Festival page. Then there's my home page that gives a bio about me. It gives my mission. It talks about a little bit about Detroit, as I just mentioned. I also have my vendor page. I'm looking for vendors. I'm also looking for volunteers, and I'm looking for sponsors. So anybody interested in any of that, once again, call me at area code 810-588-0068.
All right.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Now, once again, the entertainment package is who would I do? The Intruders.
The Intruders, because my theme is I'll Always Love My Mama, so that's their song. And quite naturally, you should have them there if that's your theme. And I have the Stylistics, the Spinners, Bobby Wilson, Mr. Entertainment, who does an awesome tribute to his daddy, Jackie Wilson, which is from Detroit, Jackie Wilson is. And I have Ivana Christie, who does a musical salute to Aretha Franklin, again, Detroit, if you're catching my drift. And then I have Rando Bostic, who does an awesome Rick James. There's Tina Marie, and then the Mary Jane Girls. And
awesome.
of course, Queen of the Blues, Lady Brandy.
You know, one of the things, I'm like this brother over here. When I first got here and I looked for the type of environment that I wanted to let my hair down in,
Yes.
I couldn't find it, right? And so right away, I'm saying like, well, maybe I could bring entertainment.
Yes.
To meet these people is
Yes.
like a relief because
You're
now
welcome.
we can hook up because
Yes.
my dream is to bring some Detroit artists that I know
Yes.
who not necessarily can go into the big casinos, but there's other places of entertainment that is much
Other
needed.
pockets.
That service is
There's
much
other
needed.
pockets,
Oh
yes.
yeah,
Yes,
and it would
it
be
is.
just awesome. It would just be
Oh,
off the chart.
wouldn't it?
Oh, it'd be
Oh,
off the chart.
wouldn't it?
And I
Oh,
can't
my
wait to get
goodness.
started.
Let's get started. You see, I'm getting into it, getting started. I did other little miniature ones, so now I'm ready for this big one. I'm ready for the big one, and I just want y'all to support me on this and make my big one a success. So give me a call.
Oh yeah,
Give me a
because-
call. You won't regret it.
Sure. People who come to Vegas, the first thing they do is they go to the Strip.
Yes,
They
do.
lose their money, then they go back to the hotel and cry. But what they need to do when they come to Vegas is to come to Vegas to have fun.
Come off the
Las
Strip.
Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world.
world.
And you need to have fun when you come here. You don't need to lose your money all the time.
Right.
Yeah,
Just come to have
off the
fun
strip.
sometime.
Yeah, come
Everybody,
off the
I don't
strip.
gamble, okay? But I love the fun that's in Vegas.
Yes. And it's
so-
here to be had. It's here to be had.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It really
fun.
is.
It's a lot of fun.
It really is. You've met me, T. Pablo, Lady Brandy and her husband Duke, and now Valerie. Hey, we can help you find where the fun
Right.
is at. Trust me. It's more fun than the strip.
And so I want to make sure that that now, since we have another platform, VAL TV Network has association with Sports and Entertainment, CW Network. Also, I want to thank JJLN Radio, LasVegasHotRadio.com, and now LasVegasHotRadio.tv. And so I want to say, Lady Brandy, we're going to be sure with you and MC, we got to make sure that people that can't get out, they'll be able to get out, because you can even watch it here. We'll be able to make a point to show some B-rolls of you singing and so, because we want to come out and represent. So we're going to be so you want to stay connected with us here at the World Center of Broadcast Media. That's such a great name. It streams, and right now we're streaming to Facebook and again, I just happen to see Lady G. She's so
Lady J.
Lady J is one of a kind.
Thank you.
And she's so versed, and she's definitely a queen. She's been on many platforms, and I just want to let her know that I'm just glad that she was able to come when I called her. She
Yes.
made sure that she had Lady Brandy and also MC here, and so that's the reason why T. Pablo, he's in charge with the CEOs. So we want to make sure that this is something that we're going to make sure you are able to connect to.
Right. And I'm glad she called me, that Val called me. When I say she, it was at the last minute, but luckily for me, I could just jump up. And then again, luckily for me,
Yes.
Lady Brandy and her husband could just jump up. So this is what's helping fill this platform right here. Detroit connecting and showing Vegas love, how we do our love coming from Detroit via Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So stick with us. This is a working, winning team right here. Stick with us. Trust me. Once again, you won't regret it.
Sure won't. You know what to do when you come to Vegas.
Exactly. And those that's here in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. And MC, where are you from originally?
Detroit.
All right, so
She ain't get this.
No,
She ain't get this. You the
I get this, and I'm the person right now making sure that I know where he is from, because everybody mentioned that they were from Detroit.
Yes.
But him.
That's what.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm on
Right,
that,
so
I'm
I
on
want
that
to make
train,
sure,
too.
because
okay.
I just want to make sure, because I asked because I want to know exactly where you're from, and being from Detroit. That's great, because I'm sitting here getting a great vibe, because a lot of good music started with Motown from Detroit.
It did.
And again, I bring it back to the African history. This is the Black History Month, and as you see, things are ordinary, just coming together when you think it's going one way, and actually it's going another. So you just got to keep your eye on the sparrow,
And that's how
And this is
visions
music.
come together.
It's growth.
Is because there's a common
Growth.
denominator here. Our culture from Detroit brings that soul and that music here, and we spread that between us. We spread that, and it's very important to expound on what he was saying earlier. Blues also tells a story. Every song has a story in it, and in those fields that he was talking about, they were telling a story about their tribulations and what they were going through. So that's what we do, and we're still here telling the story through what we do.
John Lee Hooker taught me how to play harmonica, right? And one of the things he told me is that the blues don't lie. It's the truth. It's the only music that tells the complete truth.
True. So that was a great history. You did talk about the music, and music is very important. You mentioned the harmonica, and you play the harmonica. And tell us about that, because you're very, you're very good at it. But it's great to hear a story about how the blues began in the field and with the music of the harmonica.
Yeah, well, I love the harmonica. I not only play harmonica, I'm a jazz artist. I play flute. I play drums in church.
Music, sports,
I play drums in church. I play congas and percussions with funk and rock and roll and all that kind of stuff. But my favorite music is blues, okay, because like Johnny Hooker say, I can tell the truth. When I'm playing funk and all that, they be lying. They ain't really telling the truth, some of them. They ain't telling the truth. But when you play the blues, I mean, when I get on that stage with the blues and Lady Brandy can tell you, because Lady J, Lady Brandy,
I know.
Lady T.
Yeah, we ladies.
Ladies.
Yeah, when you hit that stage with that blues, there's a transformation that happens. And what you was before you got on the stage, you ain't no more. And you begin to say these words, and these words hit home, whether they are reflective of what you're going through or reflective of what your friend going through. It's still the truth. And I just love it. It's such an emotional music. It just reminds me of gospel. And when I hit the stage, my first tune is always a rock the house tune. Okay, once I rock that house and break it down,
That's a little heartstring.
yeah. And then I'm gonna rock it off. Because one of the things I realized, people remember how you came and they remember how you left. Well, what's in the middle, it's entertaining, they get it. But they're gonna always remember how you showed up and how you left. So it's always important to rock the house when you're coming and going. You know?
Now y'all see why I had him as my MC, my host, when I did my thing in Detroit on Saturdays.
Oh man.
I know. Oh man, that was fun, and I had vendors there as well. And then in the backyard, that's where the stage was. Bring your lawn chair and your blanket. The same as what we're doing at Craig Ranch. Bring your lawn chair, bring your blanket. Same thing. It's just bigger.
You know, you never been to the field in Detroit, have you?
I was just talking
to them
about
it.
It's
just whenever you go to a vacation, make sure there's a Sunday involved, and weather permitting, you won't forget it. I mean, it's like transforming back into time when, like I say, John Lee Hooker taught me how to play, and it was at the exact kind of event. It was at the field, and everybody was barbecuing and drinking and having a good time, kids running around having fun. And it's just an event that it relates to your heritage. At the field, we've been doing this now for 20 years.
Yes.
And when I get up there, I tell people all the time, this is our heritage. Enjoy it. We don't charge admission. It's free. And but we, just ask for certain donations for the band, but it's free. You find people, they bring in their mobile homes, their campers, their motorcycles, their cars. It's just a beautiful. And you say you doing this in Las Vegas?
Yes.
I cannot wait.
And I cannot wait. The only thing I won't do is pass the bucket. We used to say, put a ducket in the bucket.
We had a song, put a ducket in the bucket.
Put a ducket in the bucket. Yeah. That's right. I won't do that on May 4th. Y'all will already be prepaid.
But what about
exactly. And I want to interject right there, and then you say your statement. You hear bad media about Detroit. Not with the field. Always peaceful.
Well, one thing about bad media, any city in America has its part or its section of bad. I don't see any bad in Detroit because I don't go where I know where they at. Well, why do I need to go over there?
Right.
Let me still.
I just had to say that because that was so peaceful every Sunday, and we take pride in that.
Oh, we take pride in it.
Yes, we do.
Big P say leave that dumb stuff at home.
Yeah, leave it at home.
He tell you right off the top.
Yeah,
leave
Big
that dumb
P
stuff at home. We don't do that
Big
here.
P. Yes.
And I noticed that when the younger people come, they respect the fact that the elders are out here enjoying themselves, and they conduct themselves accordingly. They don't get out of the way. As a matter of fact, if one of their friends do get out there, they'll check them. Say, man, don't be doing that here.
Yes, they do.
These are older people. These are people. These are parents. These are grandparents.
Right. This is family right here. Can't be acting like that. So kudos to you young people in Detroit that come out to the field.
Yeah.
I want that same respect on May 4th when you come to Craig Ranch. I know we got it out here in Vegas.
Absolutely. But let's talk about some more CEOs.
Okay.
Hey,
okay,
talk
the CEO yourself.
Yeah, and you know, it's good that young and old, and now, like I said, we have to make sure that we can connect with this video because people want to see. We want to see what's going on and watch. We're going to educate, right? And I just want to let everyone know that we had a wonderful timeline of events that went on in Vegas, and you know, T. Pablo, you know, I will be giving the sisters to bring it on, but we cannot go without saying thanks to the Mayweather for actually bringing this connection us together through his family. But we have the Pacquiao and Bronner. We have some highlights from the sports. Ooh, and we're going to give some people some highlights that Showtime is contributing to, you know, VAL TV Network, which is our CEO. And I think, you know, it's really great that I'm able to share it with you all. This was a great fight between Adrian the Problem Bronner, which actually just signed a $50 million contract with Mr. Mayweather, which is CEO. And these are CEOs, and Bronner is an African American, and he's used to bling bling. And then this is Pacquiao. So we're gonna have some great sports here. I want to show these highlights, so you'll be able to see that bringing to you also not only entertainment with music, news, but also sports. So we're gonna roll this, and we'll be right back here with our guests.
And I want to. Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to mention my team that's working here in Las Vegas on Las Vegas Hot Radio. Can we put up my my team? We have obviously Valerie, who's my producer. We have Linnell Baker, who has What's Up Las Vegas. Her show comes on every Tuesday night. And Andrea LB. She works Detroit Hot Radio. She is in Detroit facilitating Detroit Hot Radio. But that's our team. That's who is making everything happen. And I'm glad to be on Lady J's team here in Las Vegas.
We're gonna be dancing, Lady J.
But you also have me on your team too.
You on my team, you know that?
Yes. I'll be coming on
So
his
we have to
team
put another
with
picture
my
up there.
Tasting America. Let's not forget my Tasting America.
That's
I used
right,
to do
and
Las
the TV
Vegas.
show for
Yes.
the cooking show.
Yeah, well, that's Tasting America.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
Tasting America. Look at how she rolled her
No,
eyes.
because she
like
never had
that.
came. I'm glad we got a title.
Okay, we want to make sure that Lady J invite people out. Go ahead, Lady J.
Lady
invite the
Brandy.
people.
That's okay. That's
many
okay. We
ladies.
know.
I know, Lady
Family.
G.
Yeah, you know.
Lady G, we gotta give a shout out to Lady G.
Well,
too,
no,
and
just
give
say the
y'all
queen of blues.
There you go.
Okay.
Queen of Blues.
Queen of Blues, like I said, every Friday and Saturday, we're at Lady Brandy's place, 953 East Sahara in the Commercial Center. Every Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. You want to get your blues on, I'm going to give you some blues you can use, and we're going to do the thing, all right? So this is how we do it up in Lady Brandy's place. We also have an R&B artist that opens up for me. And just to let you know, I was inducted into the Las Vegas Blues Hall of Fame.
Yay.
So know that too. So, and my husband, MC Duke Mills, has my backbone right here. And you got anything you want to
Yeah,
say?
you want to say something?
Y'all look like a couple just stepped out of Essence magazine.
Now, just want to reiterate that our goal is to continue to provide an outlet for the community to have, to enjoy blues and live entertainment.
That happens when you're live.
Yeah. And we just want to keep moving forward and make this thing grow.
Awesome.
Lady J.
Well, thank you. You remember my name. I'm messing with him.
I got Lady
We
J
go
on
way
the brain. I
back.
got Lady J on the brain.
Just remember my phone number, 810-588-0068. Looking for volunteers, looking for vendors, looking for sponsorship packages, and get those $35 VIP reserved seating and backstage passes before February 25th.
All right.
And can I give one more shout out to the first African American, Mr. Q Allen King, to have residency on the Las Vegas Strip,
Sure
and
was.
that is Can a Woman Raise a
Raise a
Man?
Man.
Yes.
And thank you.
Yes.
Support him.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.